I'm not waiting around for Bubblegum to stop freaking out. Let's just start already.
But no! We should wait for Tay and Hidose!
I really don't think it's a good idea to start without Doctor.
Why do we care? We already know who did it, right? Let's just vote!
Yeah, honestly. I'm pretty confident to vote right now.
I mean, it's Tay, right?
Cool, so we're all on the same page. Manamoko, we want to vote.
No, we don't! We haven't discussed anything yet! We don't want to vote!
I'd prefer if everyone could be on the same page before the voting begins. This is awfully early on in your trial time to begin voting so suddenly.
Yeah, guys, no way. We can't vote yet. We haven't talked at all.
Okay, well this seems pretty simple either way. Ding dong, you're covered in blood. What happened?
I mean, Tay killed Shishikura.
Bam! Mystery solved! Hooray!
Maikawa, that's not enough!
Alright, I'm getting pretty fed up with this shit. What else do you need? The body discovery announcement didn't play. Tay was sitting in a pool of blood while holding the body. Den saw it. Mion and I saw it on the cameras. What do you need to hear?
I need better evidence than that!
How? How could you possibly get better evidence than that?
Thanks for your patience. What are we talking about?
Talking about the fact that Tay did it.
We have no direct evidence that...
Fuck's sake, enough with this shit! Why are you all constantly trying to defend him? It was fine when he wasn't doing anything, but he fucking killed someone! I don't care how much you guys like him or whatever. Do you understand that Shishikura is fucking dead? Do you understand that?
Maikawa, genuinely, I just want to figure out the truth. If he did it, we'll find out. But if he didn't, that's just as important. If he did it, I promise you we'll vote for him. But if he didn't, that's something we need to know. Let's start off by getting everyone on the same page in regards to the body. Yokoi, can you give us the details?
Oh, yeah, of course. Shishikura was lying in the middle of the medbay when we got downstairs. Tay was next to him. There was music playing really, really loud, and his arms and neck were severely lacerated, and he had several stab wounds to his chest and abdomen. The wounds were pretty big, so we're probably looking at a bigger blade.
Good memory.
His eyes had been removed. We found them on the floor in the medbay. The sockets had been filled with 2 billiard balls, a cue ball, and an 8-ball, if that's relevant.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You took out his eyes?
Right, that sounds familiar.
The blood loss was massive. There was genuinely blood everywhere. Not only that, but there was writing all over basically everything. Mostly the walls and floor, I guess. We don't know what the hell it said. It was mostly just gibberish.
There were a few candles lit too.
Yokoi, didn't you say something about a gurney?
Oh, right. There was a gurney knocked over in the medbay, and a bunch of stuff on the floor, but no blood splatter. We think it got knocked over before there was blood on the ground.
Hey, I've got an easy investigation tactic we can try. How about asking Atsushi what the hell happened?
I promise you, we've tried that.
Try harder!
If you're going to stay at your podium, you can be my guest.
Huh?
Hey, fuckwit! What did you do?
I think I killed him. Maybe.
Tay!
I think I killed him. I really think I killed him.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why would I?
Hold on. Tay, you told us upstairs that you absolutely didn't kill him. What happened to that?
Did I?
I know it's probably Tay, but I don't know. This feels kind of dubious. I don't really think it's fair to have him testify like this. I can barely string a sentence together.
Cool! So you're letting him off the hook now, too!
I'm just saying, I don't think we should use Tay's testimony as any sort of actual evidence.
I'd really like to hear Tay's testimony, first and foremost.
I don't know what to tell you.
Just tell us what happened, Tay.
Denden and Shishikura and I all went down to the med bay and then I killed him.
How's that? Can we fucking vote now? How are you guys still not convinced?
I'd kind of like to know why Denden was there.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh my god, this is already off to a horrible start. Can we please get organized? Please?
We don't need to get organized, we need to vote!
We need some kind of decorum so we don't keep running around in circles.
We can wrap this up in 5 fucking seconds, Doc! We need to execute Tay and get the hell out of here!
We need to put actual thought into this!
We need a leader. Huh? Okay, yeah. Tay probably did it. That's the vibe I'm getting, but, we need to actually go over what we found, just in case we're wrong. This case is weird, right? Super weird. We need to be 100% certain before we go throwing votes around. If we get it wrong, we die. We need someone to keep us on track. Ruka, we already talked about the body and the medbay. Give us somewhere to pick back up.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm not really...
Ruka, organize us.
I want to hear everyone's alibis, one at a time. We need to know where you were from Loyalty Game until the body discovery. I can go first.
Take it away.
After the game, we didn't really have anywhere to go or anything to do, so Mion and I were just kind of wandering around the halls. Then we heard yelling, so we went towards the medbay and found Maikawa and Hirose fighting. Mion ran off to go find Denden, and I stayed to make sure they didn't kill each other. I watched them fight, I watched them set off the sprinklers, and then I watched them get exhausted and give up. I went to go talk with them for a second, and then Mion ran back and yelling about how they'd found a body.
I can vouch for the fact that you came to talk to us.
I can vouch for everything up until I left. That all happened.
So a good amount of your alibi is verifiable.
Good. Mion, your turn.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much what Yokoi said. I was hanging out with her until we saw you guys fighting. Then I went to go find Denden.
Where did you look?
I couldn't find anyone, anywhere. On any floor. So I was going to go down to the school and see if they were there. But the elevator wouldn't let me.
What?
Yeah. I was trying to take the elevator down to the school, and the button just wouldn't light up no matter how many times I pressed it. Nothing.
So just take the stairs.
I tried. The stairwell door wouldn't open. I just couldn't get in at all. It was like the school was completely locked off.
But I mean, you got down there eventually, right? You found the body.
As soon as the fire alarm stopped going off, the doors opened just fine. After that, I went down, looked, everywhere, and then I started hearing Tay's music, and, yeah. Dead body located.
Tay, you saw Mion, right?
Definitely.
So again, a good amount of your alibi is verifiable.
Not all of it, but yeah. Worth noting that even though Tay definitely did it, the announcement didn't play for Mion either.
I have no idea why it didn't play. Did someone else find the body before I did?
Even if someone did, we should still have heard the announcement.
Anything else, Mion?
That's it.
Then it's Denden's turn.
I really don't.
Give us your alibi! I know Tay didn't do it, which means someone else did it, and we need to figure out who. Testify! You were there.
You're not in trouble, Denden. We just need to know what you saw.
I mean, she's in trouble if she did it, though.
I went down to the school medbay when Tay and Shishikura did. To help out.
Help out with what?
I swear I didn't kill him! I swear! Except,
Except?
I maybe killed him?
What? Sorry?
But I'm sure I didn't! I swear!
Denden, tell us what happened!
We went down to the medbay to kill Shishikura. Tay had a big knife, and he was setting everything up, and I got nervous and scared, and I didn't want to do it anymore, and I couldn't remember why we were doing it in the first place, and...
Denden, breathe, then talk.
I told Tay I didn't want to kill Shishikura anymore, and that he needed to stop.
And then you stabbed me.
I didn't! Well, I mean, I didn't mean to, but you stabbed me too!
I didn't stab you.
You did!
You stabbed me in the stomach. I was just trying to get you off of me.
Wait. How did Den end up with a knife? Was it just the one knife, or...
Why the fuck were you even downstairs killing Shishikura together in the first place?
One at a time. Let her talk.
Tay was gonna stab him, so I started trying to get the knife from him, and we were fighting a bit, and then I did get the knife, but he was still trying to get it back, and I panicked, so I didn't mean to stab him. It was an accident. I just panicked.
It hurt. So I just kind of... I don't know, it was a reflex. I just kind of kicked her.
In my face.
And she dropped the knife.
But then Shishikura tried to get the knife, and I couldn't let him get it either, so I shoved him,
But what?
But I shoved him harder than I was supposed to shove him, because I was scared, and then he hit the gurney and knocked everything over and hurt his head, and I think that's maybe why he died, and now I'm guilty and I'm gonna get executed and die!
There's no way that killed him.
Did we even see a head wound?
I didn't see one.
He fell down on the floor after, and he didn't get up, and then Tay threw something at me, and it cut my hand and my shirt, and...
It was the knife. I wasn't really thinking. I should have just kept it.
And I thought Shishikura was dead, so I ran away. I thought I broke his head or his neck or something.
Yokoi, this really isn't good. I didn't even check for those kinds of injuries. I wasn't thinking.
Well, hold on. Tay, you didn't leave, right? Was Shishikura dead?
I don't really know. I was kind of distracted, honestly.
Was he dead when you stabbed him?
Definitely.
How?
He just died.
Okay, Den, where did you go?
I hid in the wardrobe in the drama room. I didn't know where else to go. I was panicking.
Which is where we found you.
I think I passed out. I just remember getting inside and closing the door. And it feels like you guys were there the very next second.
We definitely weren't. I feel like it took us forever to find you.
Okay, so, to be clear, Den, Shishikura wasn't stabbed by the time you left?
No, definitely not.
That checks out. If the room was already drenched in blood, she definitely would have left some boot prints or something when she ran off.
Well, hold on. I've got questions then. Den said Tay kicked her in the face, right?
Yeah.
I figured that's where all the blood on her face was from. But if there wasn't any blood on the ground yet, how does that work? I just figured it was from Tay's shoes.
If he kicked her hard enough, it might be from a wound.
I didn't check.
Here, let me see.
Plus, both her gloves are covered in blood. Which hand got cut?
My left one.
Then why is the right one all bloody? I feel like for there to be this much blood on her, there's no way there wasn't any blood at the scene yet.
Definitely fucking shady.
I don't really remember, so...
Den, why is there blood on your other hand?
I really don't know. I mean, Shishikura wasn't bleeding, but Tay was bleeding, so...
He kicked you right after you stabbed him, right? There shouldn't have been much blood anywhere yet.
It bled pretty fast, actually.
Tay was already bleeding before I stabbed him.
What?
His arms were bleeding.
Okay, Atsushi, come over here.
Right.
His left arm is pretty badly lacerated. That checks out.
What about Denen's face?
He definitely broke skin. It's probably her own blood.
Her hands probably just got dirty when she was fighting Tay then, I guess.
Go back to your podium.
I'm sorry, Hirose.
You're fine. Don't be.
All right, Hirose, Albi, go.
Right. After the game, I went back to the med bay just to get some work done. There were a few things I couldn't find, and Den had been tidying up, so I figured she would know where they were and went looking for her. I found her taking pills in that room at the end of the West Wing.
The freaky chair room?
Exactly. I rushed her back to the medbay to keep an eye on her. But when I realized what she had taken was likely amnestics, I lost control to some degree. I went to go confront the rabbit about it, and then I got angry.
You started acting like a fucking idiot, which is when I jumped you.
I started saying we should kill the rabbit. Maikawa didn't like that, so she attacked me, and it turned into a fight.
Which is when you set the sprinklers off.
Right. How'd that even happen again?
You slammed me into the fire alarm and started going off.
Right.
We kind of just stayed there until Mion came to get us.
That's all.
That's all.
Maikawa, give your alibi.
Jesus, no need to be so demanding. I'd give it either way.
Please.
Yeah, whatever. After the game, I went to go hang out with Snowball. It's been crazy around here lately, so we've been playing stupid board games every night to make sure we still get time to chat and stuff. We were playing that stupid mouse game in the observation commons while I watched the cameras. We stuck around there for a while, but then he said he had plans with Den Den and had to leave, so I just hung around the cameras for a while.
And then?
And then I saw Hirose throwing a huge baby shit fit and attacking the rabbit, so I ran up to see what was happening. Then we fought, yada yada.
That tracks. Was that the last time you saw Shishikura?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Tay, your turn. Alibi. Go.
Just everything? From the game to the investigation?
Right.
Okay then. Yeah. Shishikura and Den and I all agreed to meet up after the game in the school medbay.
There's no fucking way he agreed to go with you.
He did. I promise he did. We all went downstairs and I got a knife from the kitchen to stab him with. After that, it's pretty much what Den said. We set everything up in the medbay, but then she got cold feet and tried to back out and stabbed me.
Right.
After she ran off, Chishikura wasn't really getting up, so I thought I'd just give him a minute and keep getting stuff ready. But when I was done, he was dead already, I think. I'm sure he was. I checked. I'm sure he was dead.
How are you sure?
He wasn't breathing or anything. He was definitely dead by then.
So you're telling me he got shoved into a gurney and then spontaneously died?
I don't know if I buy that one.
He was dead. I promise. I swear I checked over and over again. He was dead.
So you're back to saying you didn't kill him.
He had to be dead. I checked. I checked so many times. He was dead.
So then what?
So then I cut his wrists with the knife.
Why?
To get his blood out. To get everything out of his body. He was completely infested. They're not leeches, Hirose.
What?
They're not leeches. Under my skin, under his skin, they're not leeches. I just had to get all of his blood out, but his heart wasn't beating anymore, so I just kept cutting him. I was trying to get as much of it out as I could. I kept cutting everywhere I thought would make him bleed.
Fucking why?
Because that was the only way I would be able to hear him.
God, enough of this shit! There's no point in fucking arguing with you! You just say nonsense all the goddamn time! What the hell does that even mean? The only way you could hear him? What the hell are you talking about?
You wouldn't get it.
Oh, you're gonna get it if you keep running your fucking mouth, part-timer. You're gonna get your shit rocked if you keep talking to me like that.
You wouldn't get it. You don't listen to me or anyone.
Yeah? Fucking try me! Explain it to me!
Maikawa, please. This is going to seriously derail us. Trust me.
Tay, keep going. You cut him, and then what?
And then I still couldn't hear him, so I was trying to figure out what I did wrong. I should have been able to hear him if he was dead. I should have been able to hear him, but nothing. So then I figured it might have been his eyes. Shishikura still had normal eyes, so I thought I could maybe only hear him if...
Tay?
I think I made a mistake. I think I made a really, really big mistake.
Just tell us what happened.
I took his eyes out. Hirose told me if you pull your eyes out, you'd need something to fill the socket, so I just got whatever I could find that would fit. There were pool balls in the rec room. After I put those in his head, I couldn't hear him. I still couldn't hear him. I don't know why I can't hear him. Why can't I?
Okay, I've got several questions, but Tay, I feel like you left out something pretty big there.
Huh?
You said that after Loyalty Game, you just went and met up with Denden and Shishikura, but that doesn't really match up with a couple things. First of all, Shishikura went off with Maekawa right after the game. Secondly, Denden went off to go take pills or whatever. Most importantly, weren't you supposed to be getting punished?
Tei Atsushi was justly punished for his refusal to comply with the rules of the loyalty game.
Yeah?
Okay, so then what was the punishment? Can you tell us that?
No,
Why?
I am not at liberty to speak on the matter.
Since when? Punishments have never been secret before. Don't you usually just do them in front of everyone?
What a fucking scam! Are you covering for him right now?
I am not. I am simply unable to speak on the nature of Tei Atsushi's specific punishment.
Well, he can fucking speak on it. Tay, tell us. Are you fucking serious?
You genuinely can't say? Then let's just move on. We'll come back to it later. Yokoi, get us back on track.
Okay, I think we should probably address why any of this even happened in the first place. You guys are saying Shishikura willingly agreed to die.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, why? Are you guys gonna tell us anything? Honestly, I don't know how much of their testimonies we can take as fact either way. I think it's probably for the best if we figure this out on our own. Maekawa, Mion, I want to know what you guys saw on the cameras.
This is stupid.
What?
This is stupid. Everything they're saying is stupid.
Maekawa, either you help us and we figure this out, or you don't and the killer gets away with it. Please.
Mion and I ran to check the cameras as soon as the investigation started. The school medbay area wasn't accessible at all. We went down to go check it, and it was completely shut off. We realized we weren't gonna get anything from it, so we went to go check the hallway camera instead, and there we saw some useful stuff.
Go on.
Those three all went into the medbay together. Tay was carrying a bag. Nobody else was carrying anything. They go in, then Denden comes running out with blood on her face. After a while longer, Tay walks out covered in blood and comes back with pool balls. Nothing else until Miyochi shows up.
That matches up with what they told us.
I feel like it also corroborates the idea that Shishikura went down willingly. I don't know if he agreed to be killed, but he went with them willingly.
He did agree to be killed.
He did.
No, he fucking didn't. That's stupid. He wouldn't.
Did anything else come up on the cameras? Anything relevant?
We didn't really check many other places. It kind of seemed like most of what happened was localized to the one room.
Alright. Well, yeah, I guess all we can really take away from that is that it matches up with what Denden and Tay already said.
That doesn't mean we're out of questions, though, Yokoi. If it's not an issue, I'd really like to steer the conversation towards the body discovery announcement.
I think that's a really good idea, actually.
It really didn't play? At all?
No, it didn't. Not when Tay was with the body, not when I was with the body. Never.
Why, though? That doesn't make any sense. It should have played at some point.
There's never been a time before this where it didn't play.
Maybe the speakers were just broken or something?
Don't suppose you can give us any insight?
I am not at liberty to contribute to your trial deductions in any way, shape, or form. However, if something in the facility's infrastructure was proving detrimental to a fair game, it would be immediately corrected.
The announcement at the end of the investigation still played just fine.
So then maybe he's not dead after all.
He's definitely dead. We're in the middle of a trial.
But, we're super sure that he died before we started investigating?
Absolutely. There's no surviving that much blood loss. You just can't.
And God, I hate even bringing this up. It sounds so stupid.
What's up?
We know that was real, right? The blood?
Sorry?
It wasn't a hallucination? Nothing we saw during the investigation was a hallucination, right?
I can't vouch for everything, but at the very least, I'm sure the blood has to be real. We all saw it.
I don't like the idea that we could have been hallucinating any of that shit. Besides, I haven't been hallucinating. Has anyone here actually been hallucinating?
Tay has. Vividly.
Tay was already hallucinating before the shot, though.
I think it's probably safe to say that Denden's been hallucinating too.
Huh?
She told me that she's been seeing Tay's blood as black. I think that's pretty obviously not the case. So the only explanation I can think of is that she's getting wrapped up in Tay's delusions and hallucinating.
What? No. Listen! His blood is really black! I saw it!
Denden, he's covered in it right now, and it's red.
No, that's Shishikura's blood!
I mean where you stabbed him.
Well,
Regardless of the semantics, was anyone else hallucinating? Even if you think you might have been hallucinating, share.
Well, I guess we probably can't rule out Shishikura, huh?
We can't. That worries me a lot, actually.
What? Shishikura wasn't hallucinating.
I don't know if he was hallucinating or not, but I don't think he was entirely of sound mind either way. If what Tay and Denden are claiming checks out, he agreed to go downstairs with them and die. That's not normal.
They're totally lying, though. He wouldn't have agreed to.
Maikawa, we have no reason to think they're lying about that.
What? No reason? How about the reason of covering their own asses? They clearly killed him! They both already said they killed him!
You saw it on the cameras. He went down with them.
We're totally getting sidetracked from the original point. We were talking about the body discovery announcement. Hidose, can you hallucinate something like that not happening? Like, can you hallucinate the body discovery not playing?
Well, I don't think so, but that's not really my area of expertise. Either way, there's no way that's the case here. There's no way we would all experience that in the same exact moment.
I mean, I wouldn't have heard the announcement even if it played, since I was passed out.
I don't think Tay and I would have heard it either, honestly. There was that crazy loud music playing in the med bay, remember? I could barely hear myself think, let alone an announcement.
Well, I mean, depending on when it went off, I'm starting to wonder if I would have heard it either.
What do you mean?
Well, the fire alarm was going off, right? That was super loud. If the announcement had played while the fire alarm was going off, we wouldn't have caught it.
So hold on, did the announcement play?
It could have, right? I mean, it definitely could have.
But did it?
Great! Just fucking great! How the hell are we supposed to know if it played or not?
The fire alarm wasn't ringing in the school. Denden's the only one who would have known if it played or not.
Except that I was passed out! So I didn't hear anything at all!
But hold on, it definitely didn't play, right? I mean, he didn't die when Isura found him. He died right after Denden left, so...
Yeah, except it wouldn't play for you because you fucking killed him!
I didn't kill him.
Oh yeah, my bad! You didn't kill him! You just stabbed him 1,000,000 fucking times after saying you were gonna kill him!
He was already dead.
Shut up! I'm so fucking sick of you!
He was dead by the time I cut him. I checked. I know he was dead.
Hirose, is it possible that was a hallucination? If we trust Tay's word and he really did check to make sure Shishikura was dead, Is it possible that Tay really did think he was dead, even if he wasn't?
I'm definitely not ruling out the idea.
I know he was dead!
Tay, you weren't sure like 15 minutes ago. You said you might have killed him.
Well, I mean...
Can we vote already?
No. There's no way we're voting until we've got this figured out. Can we please focus?
Hey, I have a bit of an idea, but I need everyone's cooperation.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, I was just thinking. Is it possible that the body discovery not playing was part of someone's reward?
What?
You know, for a defense game. 3 of you took advantages, right? Can we know what they are?
I mean, you already know what mine was. I've proven it too. I've got that key card. Camera access.
Right. We've completely verified that. She's not lying.
Neon?
I mean... Okay, I got to add a rule to the game. The only restriction was that it couldn't interfere with any of the existing rules.
So you're the reason I had to stop carrying around the fucking Oni bat!
Right. No weapons in the facility.
Which is why I don't understand how Tay had a knife.
Actually, good point. I hadn't thought about that.
We'll get back to it. Tay, what was your reward?
Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
For the defense game, or...?
Obviously for the defense game! What other... Cage game! You got a reward for cage game!
Yeah, but...
Okay, first of all, defense game. What was your reward for defense game?
They gave me a bunch of files and papers and stuff, things about the game, info.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's what we were giving up sleep for?
We saw a bunch of that shit lying around Yonakura's lab. He had a bunch of blueprints.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing to do with the body discovery announcement. What about cage game? What was your reward for that? Hey, seriously? Come on, I need you to work with me here.
Well, I'm not really sure if I should talk about it.
Please do.
He's fucking throwing! How is this allowed? Why do we not think he's the murderer again?
Hold on. I want to throw out another theory.
Huh?
Alright. I don't really know how the system works, so this might sound far-fetched, but I'm trying to stay cautiously open-minded about all this magical rabbit, evil, black sludge dimension bunkum.
What the hell is bunkum?
It just means bullshit. He's talking like an old guy. You know, like malarkey, poppycock, balderdash, whatever the hell.
What if the reason the body announcement didn't play for Tay was because he didn't actually see it?
What?
Is that still happening, Tay? That whole thing where your vision goes red and staticky whenever you see something like that?
It kind of depends, I guess. It's on and off.
Damn, so it's unreliable. That's not ideal.
You might be onto something, though. If Tay's vision blotted out, would that count as not seeing the body?
Has that counted before?
I don't think Tay had ever been the one to discover a body before Ikuda.
He found Kamada, right?
Well, yeah, but a bunch of us found Kumada. We don't know which one of us triggered the announcement.
Either way, his eyes were normal during that case, weren't they? Monomoko had fixed them. They only started faltering again during the trial.
Tay, could you see Shishikuda's body? Tay?
Atsushi?
Hello? Anyone home, asshole?
I mean, my eyes were...
Did we say something we shouldn't have here?
I'm thinking maybe yes.
Hey, focus. We're in the middle of a trial.
Right. The trial. Is he even dead right now?
Yes, he's very obviously dead right now. We've been over this.
Maybe the announcement never played because he never died.
He did die, Tay.
Hold on.
The fuck?
Atsushi, please, we're not doing this right now. Focus.
This is so stupid. Just vote for me. It doesn't even matter. This is so stupid.
Agreed! Great idea!
Shut up! Just ignore him.
Hey, what are you talking about?
None of us are leaving. It doesn't matter. If you vote for me, and you're wrong, at the very least, we'll probably go out fast.
The hell do you mean none of us are leaving? 5 of us are going home after we vote your ass.
You're not, though. Nobody's leaving, right, Hirose?
What?
Nobody leaves. Hirose had a friend who played the game. He told me. They played for a month. And then he never came home, even though he supposedly won. When were you going to tell everyone that? Never?
Well...
Hirose's friend played the game, and he won, and he never went home. They don't let you leave. I don't understand why we're bothering to do the trial at all. Just vote for me.
Doc, the hell's he talking about?
We're getting sidetracked. None of this matters.
Actually, it matters a lot. Because if dipshit over there is right and we're actually not going home, I'm just gonna go kill him with my own bare fucking hands.
Maikawa!
Yeah, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want the details of this too. Your friend won and never came home?
Now hold on. I can't verify that he never came home. I mean, by the time I was pulled into the game, he, still hadn't turned up quite yet.
Hirose, are you fucking serious? What the hell are we even playing for then?
We don't get to go home!
Guys, seriously, come on!
So why are we bothering to participate at all then? Why are we doing a trial if it doesn't matter?
Because it does matter. Nowhere in any of the records we found did it say that they killed him or kept him here. It specifically said they released him. Why would they bother lying about that when they're 100% candid about every other detail of the session?
Hirose, you never fucking saw him again! Do the math! Whatever. I'm not doing this anymore. I quit.
What?
I quit! I'm not doing the fucking trial! If none of this actually matters, and we're just here to provide some fucking entertainment or whatever, I'm not doing that! I'm not some kind of fucking circus animal! I'm not performing!
Maikawa!
Tell me why I fucking should!
Because if you don't, you're saying Shishikata doesn't matter. If you don't care who did it and you don't want to finish the trial, you're saying Shishikata doesn't matter. You're saying it doesn't matter who killed him. It doesn't matter whether or not we figure it out. None of it matters. That's why.
God. Fuck. Why the hell would you tell us that in the middle of a trial? Huh? Why wouldn't you tell us that fucking weeks ago? Not you! Him!
Because I don't believe it. He has to be alive. I don't believe that the trials don't matter.
Fuck.
Let's get back on track, please. I want to keep talking about the body discovery announcement.
I think that's a good idea for now.
Then we need to know about Tay's eyes.
Tay?
I couldn't see him. Not after Den pushed him.
So then, was he dead after Den pushed him?
I didn't mean to push him that hard! I promise I didn't!
Not necessarily. Tay's vision is fairly sensitive. He couldn't see my hand after I pricked my finger in front of him. If Shishikura was injured, or if he had been marked as a threat for trying to grab the knife, that would have triggered Tay's vision too.
Huh.
As far as I can tell, it blots out anything he registers as threatening or disturbing. With how completely paranoid he's been lately, I'm assuming it wouldn't take much to trigger that.
Okay, so we have 3 main theories then.
Right.
Theory 1. The body announcement actually did play, and none of us heard it because of everything else that was going on. Surprisingly viable theory, actually.
It makes a lot of sense.
Theory 2. The body announcement didn't play because it was part of Tay's reward. Since he won Cage Game, he has a reward that's still unaccounted for. Maybe that reward disables the body discovery announcement.
It's not impossible.
Theory 3. The body announcement didn't play because Tay couldn't see the body, so it didn't count as discovered. This one's a bit more wishy-washy since we don't really know if that's how it works. The rules of Tay's eyes are a little loose.
All right, I want to attack theory 3 then.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, let's say I buy that. For all intents and purposes, Tay is innocent and his freaky eyes are the reason the announcement didn't play. At that point, wouldn't it have just played when Miyochi discovered the body? And if it didn't, that would make Miyochi the murderer, right? Except if that were the case, it would have played for the first time when Hirose and Yokoi discovered the body. Tay's eyes would have delayed the announcement, but they wouldn't have stopped it.
That's actually a really good rebuttal. She raises a good point.
So even if Tay's eyes were an issue, it wouldn't be relevant to the body discovery.
Exactly. Clearly that theory's... whatever you said. Fucking bunkum, whatever.
So then we're left with 2 theories.
I'd also like to put forward theory 4. The announcement didn't play because Tay's the murderer.
Then I'd like to rebuttal that.
Be my guest, Doc.
It's the exact same point you made about theory 3. If the announcement didn't play because Tay was the killer, it would have just played when Mion found the body. But it didn't. The announcement isn't enough to designate anyone as the murderer this time around. Either it did play and we didn't hear it, or it didn't play and we need to figure out why.
I'm still trying to figure out how all of this applies to Tay's timeline. If he's telling the truth and Shishikura died after Den shoved him, then that's when the announcement should have played, right? If that's true, then depending on when that happened, we should have been able to hear the announcement upstairs. Did Shishikura get shoved while the fire alarms were still going off?
We've got no fucking way of knowing.
The timeline's honestly kind of messy.
So... this is so confusing! I have no idea if we should have heard something or not!
I couldn't get into the school until the fire alarm had already stopped, but after I did get in, I went to the basement pretty quickly. The top floor is just the garden and the 2 under that are all fire damaged, so I didn't stick around any of those 3 too long. And by the time I skipped them, I could hear the music already, so I just followed that.
It's also worth noting that you probably would have seen Tay going to the rec room if that happened while you were heading downstairs.
So if you only showed up after he had already gone as far as replacing Shishikura's eyes, then Shishikura and Den would have fought either before or during the alarm.
I feel like we probably let that alarm ring for longer than we should have.
I was just too tired to get off the floor. The sprinklers felt good.
Oh, the sprinklers felt amazing.
Well, yeah, 'cause you were going through menopause or whatever, Mr. fucking stupid Dr. Hot Flashes.
It's definitely possible that Shishikura and Den fought during the alarm, but it's not certain. Den could have already run off by the time the alarm started playing.
If it turns out the alarm is part of Tay's reward, then none of this matters anyway.
I'd like to know the deal with Tay's punishment.
For loyalty game?
Exactly. It's fucking suspicious as hell. He gets pulled away for punishment, then comes back and immediately murders a guy and won't say what happened.
Well, Tay and Shishikura and I were planning to meet up before loyalty game even happened, though.
Still, it's fucking shady.
Regardless of any of that, I'd like to know why Mion couldn't get into the school building while the alarms were going off. Is that some sort of safety precaution?
In the event that a fire breaks out in either the lab facility or the school building, the doors and passages connecting the 2 will be completely shut off to prevent excess damage.
That tracks.
Although an actual fire did not break out in this case, the sealing protocol is linked to the fire alarm system, and thus it was automatically triggered when the fire alarm was pulled.
I think talking about Tay's reward and punishment is probably a good next step. If canceling out the body discovery announcement really was part of Tay's reward, that's pretty relevant.
It would help if he would tell us what the fuck he got!
Is it safe to just assume it was the body discovery thing?
But wait, didn't we say the body discovery announcement did play? And we just didn't hear it?
It's possible. We don't know which one is the truth.
As long as Tay won't tell us anything, it's kind of impossible to determine.
Then, what do we do?
I think, for the time being, we should just brush over it, honestly. Set it aside. We can come back to it once we have more information.
We might have to.
If we get hung up on it, we're going to waste time that we could be using to figure out other issues. We'll put a pin in it, and if we find some more info that might help contextualize it, we'll come back to it then.
So then, what do we talk about?
Good question. What's our next topic?
I'd like to know how Tay was able to carry a weapon despite Mion's rule against it.
That's a really good question.
Well, actually, I'm wondering if that might have been his reward. If he was allowed to ignore the rules and carry a weapon. That'd be a pretty massive advantage.
That would make sense. If it weren't for the fact that Den was carrying the knife too. Tay may have had an exemption, but Den definitely didn't, and she wasn't punished.
Good point.
It was a kitchen knife, right? If scissors count as a weapon, a kitchen knife definitely does too.
There's no fucking way it wouldn't count.
So then how was he carrying it?
Well, what was the specific rule?
The temporary rule stated that it was strictly forbidden to carry a weapon inside of the lab facility.
Then...
Lovely. It's pedantic.
It's absolutely pedantic!
Eh?
The rule just says you can't have a weapon in the lab facility. It doesn't say anything about the school.
What?
As long as that was the only rule, it wouldn't be an issue at all. You could carry whatever you wanted in the school building, just so long as you didn't bring it up to the lab.
Wow! Nice, stupid, loopholey rule, Mion.
What? I didn't even think of...
It's fine, Mion.
Yeah, keep telling them that. That's the rule you gave up your phone call for. Just for the record.
Guys, come on. Let's not start fighting. The point is, now we know. Tay could have carried a knife in the school just fine. It wouldn't have counted towards the rule. With that in mind, he probably got it from the school kitchen as opposed to the lab kitchen, right?
I did.
So you knew the rule was busted then?
Actually, I hadn't even thought about it.
What? So you were just gonna break the rule and carry a knife around?
Yeah, kind of.
You fucking dumbass!
Guys, seriously, focus!
What were we supposed to be talking about again?
Then I think we've covered it.
I think a good next step would be identifying Tay's reward and punishment. I feel like that would open a lot of avenues for further deduction.
Probably a smart idea.
It's good, yeah, but I'm not sure where to even start with that. I mean, if Tay won't tell us anything, how are we supposed to figure it out?
I feel like we might be able to come up with some theories just based on...
Wait. Fuck, come on, no.
Maikawa?
What if it wasn't Tay?
What do you mean?
Got something, Maikawa?
I think we should... I don't think we can rule out the idea that it was Mion.
What? Neon?
It wasn't Mion. Why do you think that?
That rule's fucking weird, isn't it? The whole no weapons in the lab rule. It's too specific. I mean, obviously it's too specific, because it made a loophole where Tay could go stab someone in the school. It's like it was purposely designed to make us think nobody could carry a weapon while still leaving a gap where someone could. Someone who already knew the Achilles heel of the rule.
What the hell? That's not how it is at all! I just messed up! It's not like I purposely...
Plus, isn't it weird how Mion went looking for Den and didn't think to check the med bay? Where Den is, like, half the time?
Because I thought if Den had been in the med bay, she would have heard them fighting and come out already!
I would've!
God, why are you always trying to argue with me over nothing?
What? I'm always trying to argue with you? Other way around, shitheel! You're always starting arguments over stupid, inane bullshit!
This isn't stupid inane bullshit. This is you accusing me of murder!
If you knew the fire alarm was going off, that'd be the perfect time to go discover your little body! No wonder you booked it down to the school med bay!
Are you forgetting that Tay literally admitted to stabbing him? He went into the room alive. I wasn't there. Clearly! Then, with only Tay and Den there, he died. How would that have anything to do with me?
That's not the only damn way to get into the med bay. You know that! There's a back passage! We can't rule out the idea of someone else going in!
Don't you think Tay and Den would have mentioned if I had just shown up and killed Shishikura in the middle of their little... in the middle of whatever the hell they were doing down there?
Guys, seriously, enough! We're either either doing this productively or not at all.
Yokoi, can you fucking cram it already? You're lucky we're not throwing you into this shit.
Huh?
You've already tried to kill someone, plus you were close with Shishikura and Tei. So how about this theory? Den runs off, then you show up and kill Shishikura, and Tei covers for your ass.
Maikawa! I was in the same hallway as you for the entire murder!
Really? Cause I didn't fucking see you once! Not until we'd already stopped fighting.
Okay, well, first of all, I saw her. Secondly, that would fuck up the timeline again, because you're saying he was killed while the alarm was ringing, and Yokoi was right next to you then.
Well... Ugh.
Maikawa, I didn't do anything! Seriously, the rule thing was just a mistake. I swear it was. You have to believe me. We did our entire investigation together!
So? Name one time where someone hasn't done their entire investigation with the killer. Someone's always investigating with the killer, Mion.
How would I even... They would have seen me do it!
I didn't see Mion at all until they showed up after everything had already happened.
This is incredibly hard to figure out when we still don't even know how he died.
That's definitely an issue.
He died because they fucking stabbed him 1,000,000 times!
But you just said that I'm the one who killed him, even though Tei admitted to being the one who stabbed him! Maikawa, your story is all over the place!
You... Shut up!
Okay, enough arguing. We need to get back on track. If you want to rule Isada out, we can focus on that, but only if we actually focus on that instead of just bickering all over the place. Are we all in agreement to focus on Isada for a minute?
No! This is a giant waste of time!
It would be a waste of time if we didn't get anything from it. If we do it, we can rule you out, provided you're innocent. It'll benefit you, okay? Can we just focus, please? I don't think it can be Isada, honestly. I don't think it's possible. By the time you two had already started fighting and they ran off, I don't think they would have had time to run all the way down to the medbay through the passages, kill Shishikura without Tei or Den seeing, then leave the passages and come back into the medbay through the conventional entrance.
I don't really see that being possible either, but allow me to play devil's advocate for a minute. Like we mentioned earlier, the body discovery announcement didn't play when Mion found the body.
Right, that's a good point. If we go with the theory that it didn't play at all, that wouldn't matter. But if we go with the theory that we just didn't hear it over the alarm, it would rule Isada out, because that would mean it played before they found the body.
Which would mean it had to be Tei or Den.
God, we really need to figure out what happened with that announcement. It'll seriously narrow down our options if we do.
Maikawa, just out of curiosity, how do you think Mion did it? Like, logistically, what do you think they did?
I think they were already downstairs by the time the alarm started going off. Before it went off, they went down to the medbay through the passages. Den was probably already gone by that point. I think they killed Shishikura while Tei was setting up, then snuck back out.
Killed him how?
I don't know! Snapped his fucking neck or something! I don't know!
I definitely would have noticed if someone came in while I was setting up.
Even with the music going?
Yes, even with the music going, absolutely.
Even if your vision was blocking them out?
Yeah, no, definitely. I would have noticed the static. It hurts. You can't really... There's no way to not notice it.
Good. I'm glad you're verifying, because I think this is a frankly absurd theory. The idea that Mion could sneak in entirely unnoticed in a room that small is ridiculous. Tei would have spotted them. Besides, the thought that Mion could snap Shishikura's neck with their bare hands in a matter of seconds is ninja movie garbage.
Thank you!
Also, what motive would Mion even have for killing Shishikura?
What motive would anyone have for killing Shishikura?
Let's ask the two people that agreed to fucking murder him.
Huh?
Go on. Why?
I don't think you'd really get it.
God, enough of that bullshit fucking excuse! That's just the shit you say when you're too lazy to talk! That's just the shit you say when you think we're too stupid to follow your vapid fucking delusions! Just tell us!
I'd have to explain a whole bunch of...
Then do it!
We had to kill someone to make the gate work.
What?
There's... Okay, so, upstairs, in Dr. Yonakura's lab, there's this giant machine. It's the one that looks like the big diamond with the hole through the center. One of the things I got with my defense game reward was the blueprints for that. So I've been trying to fix it, but it wouldn't turn on. No matter what I did, it wouldn't turn on, and then... And then Monomoko said something about a Dr. Fujioka that died right before she got here. She said the school part of the facility was named after him. She said he died right before she got here, and that's when I realized the machine wasn't ever going to turn on, not unless someone had to. It's not like it's something I wanted to do. I didn't want to do it. We didn't have a choice. It wasn't going to turn on unless we did something. It wasn't.
Hey, why did it have to turn on in the first place?
Because that's the only way out. You turn on the machine, or you die in here. There are no other options. It's one or the other.
What the fuck made you think that would make it turn on?
It wasn't turning on any other way. I worked on it for hours, days straight. I didn't sleep. Monomoko said...
Tay, it wasn't turning on because it was fucking broken. You hooked it up wrong. I fixed it during the investigation.
There's no way you hooked it up in any way I didn't already try. That's not...
Everything in the lower section was done wrong. I rewired the whole damn thing. Monomoko literally had to come stop me from turning it on. It would have turned on if I flipped the switch.
What?
Is this seriously what you fucking killed him over?
Wait. That's not... I didn't... That can't be right.
God, you fucking psycho! I'm done with this shit! Why do you keep making this everyone else's problem?
That's not right! That's not... It wouldn't have turned on, not without...
Shut up!
It wouldn't have turned on!
Monomoko, if I flipped the fucking switch, would the gate have turned on? Monomoko!
I am not at liberty to...
Yes or no?
If the switch had been flipped after Maikawa's adjustments to the wiring, the gate would have opened.
You piece of shit.
Shut up. Shut up!
So what? What is it then? I'm crazy? That's it, I'm just crazy, and there's nothing else to it?
Yeah! No shit!
I'm not! You don't get it! You're not seeing it! Are you not even hearing yourself? You just called it a gate! Where the hell do you think it goes?
Who cares?
I care! Because I need you to believe me! I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, you don't get it.
I don't care if it goes to space. I don't care if it goes to another dimension. I don't care if it goes to a fucking department store parking lot. I don't give a shit. It could go to hell, and you'd still be fucking crazy for thinking you needed to make a human sacrifice to turn on a fucking machine. How would that make any fucking sense? How would that turn it on?
No, you're not... You missed it again. It would have only turned on during the investigation because we had already killed Tishikura. It still needs...
God, rich! Just fucking rich! You genuinely believe yourself when you say this shit.
Maikawa.
Enough.
Do you need a fucking human sacrifice to turn on your coffee maker, Tay? Do you need one to start your car? What fucking machine runs like that? How would a giant chunk of metal know if you'd killed someone or not? You're a fucking moron! It doesn't even matter that you're fucking crazy. Because at the end of being crazy, you'd still be a fucking moron!
I'm not!
Maikawa!
You think I'm stupid because you don't listen to me! Nobody ever listens to me! Shishikura and Den are the only people here who ever—
And he died for it! You understand that, right? You can talk all this shit about how you hear him, or about how he's not really dead, or about how we were never getting out anyway, or about how he listened to you, but you realize that at the end of all that, you fucking killed him, right? You stabbed him until you drained every fucking drop of blood out of his body. You realize that, right? You understand that you did that, right?
Atsushi.
I'm gonna be sick.
Here.
Shit! See? It's black! That's black!
What the hell?
Why is it black?
Oh, I don't know. Because someone beat him with a metal bat, maybe?
So?
So he's probably bleeding, Maikawa. Oxidized blood turns black in your stomach. Just, can we take a 10-minute break or something, please?
If you wish to call a short trial recess, I will allow it.
Perfect. Thank you.
This time will be taken to allow the students to recollect themselves and to clean the trial grounds. Please stand by. The trial will resume shortly.
Here, sit. Yokoi, do you still have water?
Yep. Hold on.